What if I told you that the last digit of your birth year holds the key to unlocking hidden secrets about your past lives? Sounds intriguing, right? The idea may seem far-fetched, but it's deeply embedded in Buddhist philosophy and numerology. According to these ancient teachings, your soul is not confined to just one lifetime. Instead, it embarks on a journey through multiple cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, carrying with it the wisdom, lessons, and karma from past incarnations. Imagine how much more you could understand about your present life if you were to tap into the hidden wisdom of your past. What if I told you that the unexplained patterns in your life, like those recurring dreams that seem so vivid, or that inexplicable attraction you feel to certain places, are not just coincidences? They could actually be echoes from your past lives. It's a powerful thought. Every feeling, every struggle, every unexplainable attraction could be a message from a previous incarnation. Your soul has lived before, and those experiences have shaped who you are today, influencing your choices, desires, and even the challenges you face. But how do we uncover this hidden wisdom? One surprising answer may lie in the last digit of your birth year. As a Buddhist monk, I've spent years contemplating the nature of existence, the cycles of birth and rebirth, and the karmic forces that influence our lives. The teachings of Buddhism offer us a unique lens through which we can explore our true nature, and this is where numerology enters the picture. In Buddhist numerology, the last digit of your birth year isn't just a number. It's a clue, a karmic fingerprint left behind by the actions and choices your soul made in past lives. When you understand the meaning behind that number, you can gain powerful insights into the deeper motivations and energies that drive you today. Now, imagine for a moment that you could understand the roots of your present struggles. Why do you feel drawn to certain people or places? Why do you react a certain way in specific situations? Why do you have recurring dreams or inexplicable emotional responses? These are not random occurrences. They are echoes from a past life. And the final digit of your birth year may hold the answers. This is not just about understanding your personality. It's about understanding the core of your soul's journey. The teachings of Buddhism emphasize that every soul has its own unique path, shaped by previous actions, intentions, and experiences. The karmic energy we accumulate in one life often carries over into the next, influencing how we live, how we love, and how we face challenges. By understanding the significance of the last digit of your birth year, you may uncover hidden insights into your soul's journey, which could help you break free from old patterns and live with greater purpose. But how do we begin? In this video, we'll delve into the profound meanings behind each final digit, from 0 to 9, and explore what they reveal about your soul's past and present. You may find that the challenges you're facing today are intricately linked to choices you made in previous lives. Understanding these patterns can empower you to break free from them and embrace your true purpose. Before we begin this exploration, I encourage you to take a moment and reflect. Could the last digit of your birth year hold the key to unlocking the mysteries of your past? Could understanding your past lives help you make sense of the struggles and opportunities you face today? Let's journey together into this fascinating world of spiritual discovery. And don't forget, if you're ready to dive deeper into the mysteries of your soul, to uncover hidden truths about your past, and to transform your future with the wisdom of Buddhism, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future insights that could help you live a more meaningful and purposeful life. If you're ready to embark on this transformative journey with us, comment below. I am ready to discover my hidden purpose and transform my life. By subscribing and engaging with us, you'll be joining a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to spiritual growth, self-discovery, and transforming their lives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to deepen your understanding and embark on a path of enlightenment. Let's unlock the secrets of your past lives together and discover the truth about who you really are. Stay with me throughout this video, and by the end, you may just see yourself and the world through a completely new lens. The journey of self-discovery is one of the most powerful and transformative experiences you can undertake. So, let's begin together, because understanding your past could hold the key to unlocking your future. In Buddhism, the concept of past lives isn't just a reflection on what came before. It's about using that understanding to live more consciously in the present. When we talk about how the last digit of your birth year reveals clues about your past, it's not about getting lost in the past or becoming fixated on past mistakes. Instead, it's about recognizing the powerful impact that your past experiences have on shaping who you are today. These past lives offer us valuable insights and lessons that can guide us toward a more harmonious, purposeful life in the present moment. The teachings of Buddhism encourage us to understand the cycle of samsara, the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, and how the actions, thoughts, and intentions of previous lives create karma that influences our current existence. This karma, however, isn't a punishment. It's an opportunity for growth. By becoming aware of the karmic lessons embedded in our lives, we can begin to heal and make better choices. As we delve into Buddhist numerology, the last digit of your birth year provides a fascinating lens through which we can understand how the energy of the past still affects us today. These numbers are not just arbitrary. They carry deep spiritual meaning that can help us understand where we've been and where we need to go. Buddhist numerology teaches that the last digit of your birth year is like a signpost, pointing to key lessons and themes that your soul is working through in this lifetime. The number you carry with you throughout your life serves as a mirror, reflecting back to you the energy you need to focus on, the challenges you must overcome, and the strengths you must develop. It's a way of understanding that your current life isn't random, but instead is deeply connected to a larger, spiritual journey. So, what do these digits really mean? Each number from 0 to 9 holds its own unique significance and spiritual energy, offering us a different piece of the puzzle. Let's take a deeper look at what these numbers represent, starting with 0. The number 0 is often seen as a symbol of potential and wholeness. It represents a new beginning, a fresh start that comes after a cycle of completion. If the last digit of your birth year is 0, it may indicate that you've had many past lives focused on ending certain cycles and preparing for something new. This energy could manifest in your life as a desire for renewal, or a sense that you're ready to let go of old patterns and start afresh. On the other hand, if the last digit is 1, the energy of this number is tied to leadership, individuality, and new beginnings. People with this number may have carried with them the lessons of self-reliance and independence in past lives. Their journey in this life may involve breaking free from dependence on others and learning how to step into their own power. For those with a 2, this number resonates with relationships and balance. You may have spent past lives learning the importance of harmony, cooperation, and emotional connection. In this life, the lesson might be about learning to create healthier, more balanced relationships. The number 3 represents creativity and communication. It's the energy of expression and joy. If your birth year ends in 3, it might indicate that you have spent previous lives developing creative skills or learning the power of self-expression. In this life, your soul might be called to communicate in a deeper, more authentic way. Number 4 is associated with stability, structure, and hard work. People with this energy may have faced many past lives building foundations and systems, learning discipline, and working through challenges related to perseverance. In this life, the challenge might be to maintain stability while embracing change. The number 5 is one of freedom, adventure, and change. If your birth year ends with 5, you may have had past lives that were marked by transitions, travel, and the pursuit of personal freedom. This energy carries a need to break free from restrictions and explore the unknown. And in this life, you may be driven by a strong desire for personal growth and expansion. The number 6 relates to nurturing, compassion, and family. Those with this number may have spent past lives learning how to care for others, build strong communities, and deal with issues related to love and service. In this life, the challenge may be to find balance between giving and receiving, ensuring that you nurture yourself as well as others. If the last digit of your birth year is 7, it signifies a deeply spiritual energy. This number is tied to introspection, wisdom, and spiritual growth. People with this number may have spent many lifetimes seeking spiritual knowledge and understanding. In this life, your soul may be on a quest for deeper meaning, wanting to explore the mysteries of life and the universe. The number 8 is all about power, material success, and transformation. Those who have this number might have spent past lives learning about the dynamics of power, wealth, and transformation. This life may present the opportunity to harness that power in a constructive way, while also learning to let go of any attachment to material things. Finally, the number 9 is linked to completion, humanitarianism, and universal love. People with this number may have gone through many lifetimes learning to serve others, to let go of the ego, and to embrace selflessness. In this life, your soul may be called to embody compassion, service, and a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. As we explore these meanings, remember that the last digit of your birth year is not the sole determinant of your path, it's a guide. By understanding these karmic lessons, you open yourself to healing, growth, and transformation. You begin to see the deep connections between your past actions and your present circumstances, allowing you to break free from old patterns and live with greater intention. The teachings of Buddhism remind us that life is a journey not just of discovery, but of self-awareness, healing, and purpose. As we explore these numbers, we also learn to live more consciously, fully, and with greater compassion for ourselves and others. If the last digit of your birth year is 0, a birth year ending in 0 holds a profound significance in Buddhist teachings, pointing to the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. 0 is a symbol of the void, representing the infinite, the boundless, and the ongoing spiritual transformation that takes place over countless lifetimes. In Buddhism, the concept of 0 reminds us that everything is in a constant state of flux, continuously evolving and regenerating. For those born in a year ending with this number, their soul may have experienced multiple lifetimes dedicated to spiritual growth, the pursuit of enlightenment, and the transcendence of the material world. In these previous incarnations, you may have spent much of your existence in deep meditation, prayer, or philosophical contemplation, trying to understand the nature of reality and the mysteries of the universe. This deep spiritual journey could have involved lives where you were a wandering monk, a devoted ascetic, or even a teacher guiding others along the path of self-realization. The focus was less on worldly attachments and more on seeking higher truths, understanding the impermanence of life, and exploring the depths of spiritual wisdom. As a result, in your current life, you might often find yourself feeling disconnected from the material world, or perhaps even overwhelmed by the distractions and complexities of modern life. You may feel as if your soul yearns for something deeper, something more meaningful than the everyday concerns that seem to occupy most people's attention. This sense of longing is not necessarily negative. Rather, it can be seen as a sign that your soul is still searching for the peace and clarity that it once experienced during those spiritually focused lives. However, there may also be an underlying sense of isolation or detachment. The challenge of having a birth year that ends in 0 lies in balancing this intense spiritual energy with the demands of the world around you. While it is important to continue seeking wisdom and deeper truths, this lifetime offers an opportunity to bring that wisdom into your daily interactions. Instead of retreating into solitude, you are called to integrate the spiritual knowledge you've gathered and use it to connect with others. Your soul's mission in this lifetime is not just to search for answers, but to embody the lessons you've learned and share that wisdom with those who may also be on their own spiritual journeys. The true purpose of your existence in this life is to find harmony, both within yourself and in your relationships with others. By embracing the search for spiritual understanding and using your unique gifts to help others navigate their own quest for truth, you will discover a sense of fulfillment and deeper purpose. Your soul is not here merely to exist in isolation. It is here to experience growth and transformation while guiding others along the path toward enlightenment. If the last digit of your birth year is 1, a birth year ending in 1 carries with it a powerful energy, one that is deeply tied to independence, leadership, and the courage to create change. The number 1 in Buddhist numerology represents the beginning, the spark of creation, and the essence of singularity. Those born in years ending with this number may have experienced past lives filled with leadership roles. Perhaps you were a king, a warrior, or an influential figure guiding the masses through turbulent times. In these lifetimes, your soul may have learned how to take charge, assert your authority, and make bold decisions. However, with such power and influence comes a heavy karmic responsibility. Past lives where you wielded control or power may have left unresolved issues related to how you treated others while in positions of authority. It's not uncommon for individuals with this birth year to have been involved in situations where their desire for control led to a disregard for the well-being of others. In Buddhism, karma emphasizes the need for balance, and those with a last digit of 1 might have the task of working through lessons related to power, control, and responsibility. In this lifetime, your soul's journey is to learn how to lead with wisdom, compassion, and humility. It's not about being the boss or having power over others. It's about understanding that true leadership comes from serving and empowering others. Leadership, in this sense, is not defined by domination, but by the ability to inspire, guide, and support others in their own personal growth. Your challenge is to let go of the need for control and instead learn to trust and uplift those around you. It's a transformative lesson that calls for self-awareness and introspection. Rather than using your energy to enforce dominance, you are invited to shift your approach to leadership, leading through empathy, kindness, and understanding. This might mean refraining from making decisions solely based on your desires and instead taking into account the well-being and needs of others. Your soul is on a path that requires you to embody wisdom, not just in your actions but in your relationships with others. The key to fulfillment and peace in this life is to balance your natural drive for independence with the ability to collaborate and share responsibility with those around you. Embrace the spiritual teachings of compassion, humility, and service, for they will lead you to a deeper, more harmonious connection with others and ultimately with yourself. By understanding the karmic lessons tied to the number 1, you can begin to see where your soul has been and where it needs to go. Your strength lies not in asserting dominance, but in uplifting others, encouraging growth, and building a community based on mutual respect and understanding. This is the path of true leadership, one that brings about both personal fulfillment and the well-being of those around you. Through embracing this higher form of leadership, you may discover a deeper sense of purpose and connection to your soul's mission. If the last digit of your birth year is 2, a birth year ending in 2 is associated with harmony, cooperation, and balance. The number 2 represents duality, partnerships, and the union of opposites. Those born with this number are often on a path of learning how to build meaningful connections and maintain peaceful relationships with others. In previous lifetimes, you may have been focused on developing these qualities, whether as a mediator, counselor, or someone who valued teamwork and collaboration. In your current life, you may find that your soul is deeply attuned to the relationships in your life. Whether familial, romantic, or friendships, you may have an inherent understanding of the importance of balance in your connections with others and may feel a deep desire for peace and stability in all of your relationships. However, this can also be a source of karmic challenge. Your soul may carry unresolved issues from past lives in which you neglected yourself in favor of others, or perhaps you experienced betrayal, imbalance, or conflict in relationships that have left emotional scars. The lesson for you in this lifetime is to seek harmony, but not at the expense of your own well-being. While you naturally excel at creating balance in relationships, it's important to remember that true harmony comes from mutual respect, understanding, and personal boundaries. You may need to learn how to assert yourself when necessary and ensure that you don't lose yourself in the process of maintaining peace. The challenge is to find the balance between giving and receiving, allowing space for personal growth and individual needs within relationships. Your soul's mission in this life is to learn the art of peaceful cooperation while maintaining your sense of self. Embrace the lessons of collaboration, but do so in a way that nurtures your own growth and personal needs. The key to your happiness and fulfillment is finding peace within yourself so that you can offer peace to others without sacrificing your own well-being. If the last digit of your birth year is 2, a birth year ending in 2 is a powerful symbol of balance, harmony, and the art of cooperation. In Buddhism, the number 2 is associated with duality, opposites, relationships, and the need for peaceful resolution. Those born with this number are often deeply connected to the concept of unity, and your soul's journey may have revolved around fostering peace and collaboration in past lives. You might have served as a mediator or a peacemaker, helping to bridge divides and resolve conflicts between individuals or even entire communities. In past lives, you could have found yourself in situations where your role was to restore balance to chaotic situations. Perhaps you were a counselor, a negotiator, or a figure of influence who helped others find common ground. The lessons you learned were likely about the importance of diplomacy, understanding, and working together for a common goal. These experiences have left an indelible mark on your soul, creating a deep understanding of how to connect with others in ways that promote harmony and peace. However, this karmic journey comes with its own challenges. In this life, your soul's task is to learn how to create balance within yourself, not just in your relationships with others. While you are naturally inclined to help and serve others, this desire can sometimes lead to the neglect of your own needs and desires. You may find that you have a tendency to prioritize others over yourself, sacrificing your own well-being in the process of fostering harmony and peace. The challenge here is to recognize that true peace begins within, and it is only when you are in balance with yourself that you can effectively help others. Your karmic mission in this lifetime is to learn how to assert yourself without feeling guilty or selfish. While helping others is an important aspect of your life's purpose, it's vital that you honor your own needs as well. Setting healthy boundaries is a key part of your journey. By doing so, you can continue to serve others without depleting your energy or losing sight of your own personal growth. Finding this balance is not always easy, especially if you have been conditioned in past lives to always put others first. But the universe is guiding you toward a path of self-awareness, self-care, and self-love. Only when you are truly in touch with your own desires and needs will you be able to give in the most meaningful way. Your ability to understand and empathize with others is a remarkable gift, but it should never come at the cost of your own peace and well-being. In your relationships, you have the power to see both sides of an issue, to listen deeply and understand the motivations behind others' actions. This gift is invaluable, but it must be balanced with the wisdom of knowing when to step back, take care of yourself, and allow space for your own needs to be met. Your true strength lies in being able to guide others with compassion, but only if you are first compassionate with yourself. Embrace the lessons of the number 2. Seek balance, not just in your relationships, but within yourself. Learn the art of saying no when necessary, and trust that it's not selfish to care for your own heart and mind. By doing so, you will find a greater sense of inner peace and will be better equipped to bring peace and harmony into the lives of those around you. Your soul's journey in this life is to create unity not by sacrificing your own well-being, but by nurturing yourself so that you can offer your gifts to others in the most sustainable and fulfilling way. If the last digit of your birth year is 3, a birth year ending in 3 is a powerful sign of creative expression, communication, and artistic potential. In Buddhism, the number 3 is often associated with the trinity of mind, body, and spirit, as well as the flow of creative energy. Those born in a year ending in 3 are deeply connected to the creative forces of the universe, and your soul may have spent many past lives immersed in artistic pursuits. Perhaps you were an artist, a poet, a writer, or a communicator, someone whose role was to inspire others through creative expression, whether through painting, music, literature, or speech. Your soul's path has always been aligned with bringing ideas, emotions, and visions to life. The power of your creative expression has always been a driving force within you. Whether in past lives you painted murals on the walls of ancient temples, composed soul-stirring music, or delivered speeches that moved masses, you have always been deeply involved in the process of sharing your inner world with the outer world. Through your words or your art, you have touched the hearts and minds of others, leaving a legacy that transcends time. However, this incredible creative energy also carries a significant karmic lesson. In past lives, perhaps your creativity was stifled, misused, or misunderstood. There may have been times when your words were used for manipulation or to deceive, or when you were silenced and unable to express yourself fully. You may have experienced a sense of frustration or even alienation, as though the very power of your voice was being suppressed. In this lifetime, your challenge is to learn how to channel your creative energy in ways that are constructive and authentic, without repeating past mistakes. Your karmic task is to learn how to use your voice responsibly. You must discover how to speak your truth with clarity and integrity, and to use your creative talents in ways that are healing and uplifting, rather than divisive or harmful. The key here is authenticity, being true to yourself and your message while ensuring that your words and art align with your highest values. You are given the opportunity to embrace your creative gifts fully in this lifetime. When you speak with sincerity and purpose, when you create with intention, you not only honor yourself but also inspire those around you. Your creative expression has the potential to bring about profound healing and change. Through your words and your art, you can offer new perspectives, encourage growth, and spark transformation in the hearts of others. But this is only possible when you honor your own voice and the power of your words. Your voice is a tool that can build or break, heal or harm, depending on how it is wielded. By learning to speak with love and truth, you will unlock the full potential of your creative gifts. It is not enough to simply express yourself. You must do so in a way that is aligned with your deeper purpose, in a manner that enriches both your life and the lives of others. As you progress on your spiritual journey, you will find that your creativity becomes a sacred channel for the divine. Your words and creations will no longer feel like random bursts of inspiration, but rather an essential part of your soul's purpose. You are meant to be a vessel of communication, a bridge between the unseen world and the material world. Whether you create art, music, or speak directly, you have the power to inspire, to uplift, and to awaken the hearts and minds of those around you. Embrace your creative gifts with both passion and responsibility. Understand that the true power of creativity lies not in mere expression, but in the positive impact it can have on the world. By speaking your truth with integrity and expressing yourself authentically, you will find fulfillment and unlock the divine flow of creativity that resides within you. If the last digit of your birth year is 7, a birth year ending in 7 is closely associated with profound spiritual insight, healing abilities, and a deep connection to the mysteries of the universe. In Buddhism, the number 7 is often seen as a sacred number, symbolizing the journey towards enlightenment and the wisdom gained along the way. Those born in years ending in 7 have likely spent many lifetimes in roles such as spiritual guides, healers, philosophers, or teachers. Your soul is inherently linked to the exploration of higher truths and the pursuit of spiritual wisdom. In past lives, you may have been a monk, a sage, or a mystic, someone deeply attuned to the spiritual realm. You may have dedicated yourself to the study of sacred texts or engaged in solitary meditation to understand the mysteries of existence. Your connection to the divine and the metaphysical is strong, and you are likely someone who has sought truth in all things, often drawn to profound questions about the nature of life, death, and the universe. This deep connection to spiritual knowledge means that you carry with you a wealth of wisdom from past lifetimes. However, this wisdom can sometimes lead to a sense of detachment or isolation. In previous lives, you may have lived in seclusion, meditating alone, or focusing solely on spiritual practices. You may have been a solitary figure, removed from the distractions and complexities of the material world. While this path may have brought you great insight, it also carried with it a certain degree of loneliness. In this lifetime, your challenge is to find balance, balancing your need for solitude with the need for connection. You may feel that you are most at peace when you are alone, engaging in introspective thought or deep reflection. There is nothing wrong with this inclination. Solitude can be a powerful tool for self-discovery and spiritual growth. However, your soul's purpose in this lifetime goes beyond isolation. Your wisdom, insights, and healing energy are not meant to remain hidden, but to be shared with others. You are here not only to seek answers for yourself, but also to guide others on their journey. Your challenge is to open yourself up to others and allow your wisdom to benefit those around you. Your soul's healing abilities are also a gift that you must nurture and share. As someone born in a year ending in 7, you may have been a healer or spiritual guide in past lives, and you are likely to possess an intuitive understanding of how to help others heal emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. You may find yourself naturally drawn to professions or roles that involve helping others, such as counseling, therapy, or spiritual teaching. However, healing is a two-way process. To be a truly effective healer, you must also be willing to receive love and support from others. There is a tendency for those born under this number to become so self-sufficient in their wisdom and introspection that they forget to nurture their own emotional needs. You may feel that your role is to be a rock for others, but remember that even rocks need nourishment from the earth. Allow yourself to open up to others, seek support when needed, and create a community of like-minded souls who can help you on your own journey. Your soul's mission is to find the delicate balance between introspection and connection. By allowing your wisdom to flow outward and embracing the love and support that others offer you, you will find greater fulfillment and spiritual growth. You are meant to heal not only through your insights, but through the relationships you cultivate. The key is to find community, those who will appreciate and value your wisdom, while also giving you the space you need to connect with your deeper spiritual self. In embracing both solitude and connection, you will unlock your full potential as a guide and healer. Your wisdom will shine brighter when shared, and you will find that the love and support you receive from others will nurture your own spiritual growth. This balance is essential for your soul's continued evolution. By learning to give and receive, you will fulfill your karmic task and live a life that is both deeply meaningful and profoundly interconnected with others. If the last digit of your birth year is 8, a birth year ending in 8 is deeply connected to themes of ambition, power, material success, and the dynamic forces that drive our material reality. The number 8 symbolizes abundance, strength, and the material world, often associated with the idea of infinity, as it represents cycles of change, both upward and downward. In Buddhist teachings, it also signifies the balance between worldly achievements and spiritual progress. If you were born in a year ending in 8, your soul may have spent past lifetimes in positions of great influence, rulers, leaders, business magnates, or figures of significant authority. You may have been someone who grasped the intricacies of wealth and success, understood how to use power to influence others, and perhaps lived a life of comfort and influence. However, with such great power comes a deep karmic lesson. The challenge in this lifetime is to balance material ambition with spiritual wisdom. The number 8 urges you to understand the difference between material success and spiritual fulfillment. In past lives, you may have focused heavily on accumulating wealth or expanding your domain, but this focus may have come at a cost. Perhaps your success was achieved at the expense of others, or your desires led to a neglect of deeper spiritual truths. In this lifetime, your task is to reconcile your material ambitions with your spiritual calling, finding a way to achieve worldly success without losing sight of your higher purpose. You may experience cycles of financial gain and loss throughout your life. Perhaps you'll experience times of prosperity followed by moments of hardship. These cycles are not mere coincidences, but karmic lessons designed to teach you the impermanence of wealth and the importance of staying grounded. If you've known great wealth in previous lifetimes, you might face financial difficulties in this life, allowing you to gain a deeper understanding of the transient nature of material possessions. The lesson here is not to cling to wealth, but to recognize that true abundance comes from within. Your true power lies not in the amount of money or status you accumulate, but in how you use your resources to make a positive impact on the world. In Buddhism, it is taught that material wealth is not inherently bad, but it must be understood in the context of its impermanence. The key is to approach material success with a sense of detachment, understanding that wealth is a tool to be used for good, not the end goal of your life. Your soul's task is to use your abilities and resources to create positive change in the world. Whether you are in a position of financial success or experiencing a period of challenge, your mission is to bring light to others through your work, generosity, and compassion. The number 8 asks you to be mindful of your power. True success is not measured by how much you accumulate, but by how you share your blessings with others. You are called to use your influence, wealth, and leadership to serve the greater good. This might mean using your business acumen to create jobs, using your wealth to fund charitable endeavors, or simply using your influence to inspire others to live with integrity and kindness. In this life, the test for you is to transform your ambition into a force for positive change. Use your material success as a platform for creating greater harmony, peace, and opportunity for others. Success in this context is defined not by what you gain, but by what you give. You are meant to understand the power of wealth, not just as a means for personal gain, but as a way to uplift and empower others, creating a ripple effect of positive change in the world. Your karmic lesson is to integrate your drive for material success with a sense of spiritual responsibility. Embrace the wealth and power you have been gifted, but always with the understanding that true fulfillment comes when we use our resources to help others. Through this balance, you will find both material success and spiritual peace. Your soul's journey is about becoming a force for good in the world, a leader who inspires others not just through success, but through wisdom, compassion, and integrity. If the last digit of your birth year is 9, A birth year ending in 9 is deeply associated with themes of humanitarianism, compassion, spiritual wisdom, and a profound sense of duty toward others. The number 9 is considered the number of completion in numerology, representing the culmination of a cycle, the deep understanding of life's truths, and the ability to transcend personal desires in the service of the greater good. If you were born in a year ending in 9, your soul may have spent past lifetimes as a healer, a sage, a spiritual teacher, or a revolutionary figure. A person who fought for justice, advocated for the marginalized, and made selfless sacrifices for the well-being of others. In past lives, you might have been deeply immersed in the struggle to help those in need, always putting others before yourself. Your soul may have been focused on bringing healing, knowledge, or change to a suffering world. While this mission of service is noble and meaningful, it can also carry its own set of karmic lessons. The challenge for those with a 9 in their birth year is to avoid burnout and self-sacrifice. You may feel an innate urge to give endlessly to others, to dedicate your life to serving the greater good, but in doing so, you might neglect your own needs, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. In this lifetime, your karmic lesson is to learn that true service comes from a place of balance. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Your soul's mission is to serve others with love, wisdom, and compassion, but not at the expense of your own well-being. It is essential for you to recognize that self-care is not selfish. It is an important part of your ability to continue being a light to others. The energy you give to the world must be replenished by nurturing and protecting yourself. Just as a healer must care for their own health to be able to heal others, you must also find ways to fill your own well of energy and inspiration. The number 9's energy is one of deep empathy, and you may often find yourself emotionally overwhelmed by the suffering of others. You are naturally inclined to feel the pain of those around you, and you may be driven to offer assistance in any way possible. However, it is important to remember that you are not the sole source of healing for the world. You are a part of a greater interconnected whole, and your role is to guide, support, and inspire, not to carry the burdens of others on your shoulders alone. Your challenge is to learn how to set healthy boundaries. Being compassionate does not mean you must sacrifice your own needs or become a martyr for others. By setting clear limits, you protect your own energy and allow yourself the space to recharge. This is not only important for your personal well-being, but also for the quality of help you can offer to others. When you give from a place of inner balance and peace, your actions are more sustainable, and your capacity to help others is greater. The key to fulfilling your soul's mission is to understand that your own well-being is a vital part of the journey toward helping others. Serve with love, wisdom, and compassion, but also remember to nurture your spirit, mind, and body. You can be a source of light and hope for others, but only if you are first willing to care for yourself. Embrace the lessons of the 9, learning that true compassion is rooted in self-awareness, self-care, and balance. By nurturing yourself, you enhance your ability to serve the world. You are meant to bring healing, wisdom, and love to those who need it most. But to do so effectively, you must ensure that you have the strength, vitality, and clarity to continue this sacred work. Your soul's journey is one of compassionate service, but the ultimate lesson is that service to others is most effective when it is balanced by love and care for yourself. Through this balance, you can continue to uplift and inspire others, bringing healing to the world without depleting your own spirit. As we reflect on the meanings behind the final digit of your birth year, it becomes clear that each number offers unique insights into your spiritual journey. By understanding these patterns, we can begin to unravel the mysteries of our past lives and use that knowledge to create a more purposeful, fulfilled future. Remember, this journey is not just about understanding the past. It's about using that knowledge to transform the present. Take the lessons from these insights and apply them to your life. Recognize the challenges, honor the gifts, and use the wisdom you've gained to lead a life of purpose and compassion. If you're ready to explore how these teachings can guide your path, take a moment to reflect on the lessons from your number. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may benefit from this spiritual journey. The key to understanding your soul's purpose is in your hands. Together, we can continue this journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. May your path be filled with light, wisdom, and love.